ليكن يومك للشعب ودادا ليكن حبك للأرض مداد.
To be a righteous Muslim, there is more to it than just praying 5 times in a day. To be a righteous Muslim, there is more to it than just fasting in Ramadan. And that is what Allah has affirmed in the Quran, Quran chapter 2, verse 177. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين ثم الصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين سيدنا وحبيبنا وشفيعنا محمد وآله وصحبه أجمعين. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I pray 5 times in a day. Oh, I'm a righteous Muslim. Oh, I face the Qibla when I pray. Oh, I'm a righteous Muslim. Oh, I fast Ramadan. Fast very well. I'm a righteous Muslim. Oh, I pay my zakat. I've never missed my zakat. I'm a righteous Muslim. Oh, I go to Hajj every year. In fact, I go to Umrah like 5 times in a year. I'm a righteous Muslim. No, that is not it. To be a righteous Muslim, there is more to it than just praying 5 times in a day. To be a righteous Muslim, there is more to it than just fasting in Ramadan. To be a righteous Muslim, there is more to it than going to Hajj every year. To be a righteous Muslim, there is more. And that is what Allah has affirmed in the Quran, Quran chapter 2, verse 177, where Allah says, ليس البر أن تولوا وجوهكم قبل المشرق والمغرب ولكن البر من آمن بالله واليوم الآخر والملائكة والكتاب والنبيين وآتى المال على حبه ذوي القربى واليتامى والمساكين وابن السبيل والسائلين وفي الرقاب وأقام الصلاة وآتى الزكاة والموفون بعهدهم إذا عاهدوا والصابرين في البأساء والضراء وحين البأس أولئك الذين صدقوا وأولئك هم المتقون. Allah makes it clear for us that there are believers and there are believers. There are believers who say they will believe in Allah and they pray the fast. Yes, they are believers, not taking anything away from other believers. But there are believers again, believers who are truthful, who are true to their belief. Allah describes those who are true to their belief. They are the ones that what? They do not just pray and fast alone. They do not just observe zakat and hajj alone. They pray as Allah has decreed 5 times in a day, according to the time. Min as-salata kanat ala al-mu'minina kitaban mawquta. They pray according to the time of salawat, of the 5 daily salawat. They observe fasting in Ramadan. They fast sincerely for Allah. They fast according to the rules of fasting. And they pay zakat when they have the means to do so. And they go to hajj when they have the means to do so. Allah says they are believers. But they are not letting it stop there. They are believers and they are true to their belief. Why? Because they believe sincerely in Allah. They know Allah whom they serve. There are people that serve Allah, but they don't know Allah. And Allah wants us to know Him, and that is why 5 times in a day, Allah describes Himself to us 5 times every day of our lives. How? When we hear the Hazan, the call to prayer, the caller would say, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, telling us about Allah, describing Allah to us, telling us that Allah is the greatest, greater than you, greater than everything you can imagine, greater than everything you can think of, greater than what you're doing, greater than your problem, greater than everything and anything. Allahu Akbar 5 times in a day. And that will be repeated with every azan 4 times. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. At the end of the azan, again, it will be repeated. You go to the iqamah to start a salah, it will be repeated again. Allah is telling us about Him every day, that know me, understand me. 5 times in a day, Allah is telling us, know me. وَلَكِنَّ الْبِرَّ مَنْ آمَنَ بِاللَّهِ. So righteousness is to know Allah. So if you are observing salat every day, and still you don't understand the meaning of Allah Akbar, then you don't know Allah. So search for Allah, find Allah, understand Allah through that statement, Allahu Akbar, that we say every day of our lives. Not just that. The second thing to know Allah, to be a true believer, to being true to our faith, is to do what? وَالْيَوْمِ الْآخِرِ. To believe that a day we are going to die. And when we die, we are going to face judgment. To believe that there's going to be a day that all of us will assemble and Allah will give us account of our deeds. To think of this day, to believe in it, to pray for it, is part of righteousness. Wal malaika, and to believe in the angels. For example, Allah tells us in the Quran that there are angels recording our deeds on the right, on the left-hand side, Raqib and Atid. We do not see them. But believing in what we do not see is part of faith. الَّذِينَ يُؤْمِنُونَ بِالْغَيْبِ وَيُقِيمُونَ الصَّلَاةِ. You cannot say, yes, they say angels exist, but I don't believe they exist because you can't see them. If you say that, you're not a believer. You must believe that the angels exist, even though you cannot see them. Wal kitab, and to believe in the Quran, and to believe in all of the books that Allah has revealed. Wa nabiyyin, and to believe in the prophets. And we do say this always that, when a person insults Prophet Muhammad, we Muslims, we are angry, we feel displeased, we are distressed, and this is very normal because we are Muslims and we love Prophet and we honor him more than our fathers, more than our mothers, more than anything in the world. But it's not going to end there. If a person speaks ill or badly of Prophet Isa, Jesus alayhi salam, or Musa alayhi salam, we are going to feel angry and disturbed as well. Because we believe all of the prophets, because we love all of the prophets, because we honor all of the prophets, because all of the prophets are our prophets, our leaders, our teachers. So to believe in all of them, to love all of them, is also part of our faith. وَآتَ الْمَالَ لَحُبِّهِ, and then to spend from what Allah has given to us, to help the poor in our family, to help the needy, to assist those who are in need, and to pay the zakat and to give alms to sadaqah. وَآتَ الْمَالَ عَلَى حُبِّهِ ذِي الْقُرْبَى, those that are closer to us, our family members and others, the yatama, and those that are the orphans, وَالْمَسَاكِينَ, and the needy, of the sabil and the wayfarers, وَالصَّائِلِينَ, and the beggars, of الرَّقَابِ, and to assist those who are in debt, those who are in difficulty, وَأَقَامَ الصَّلَاةِ, and then to now observe salah, and to pay zakat, and then to keep our promises. You see, this is another important aspect, to keep our promises. You cannot say, I'm a righteous believer, I pray, I fast, but then people know you to be a liar. They know that you lie a lot. In fact, if you say it is morning, they need to go outside and check, is it truly morning or not? To be sure, because it could be a lie. You are not yet a believer. And when Allah is describing the believers in the Quran, Surah Al-Mu'minun, Allah says, قَدْ أَفْلَحَ الْمُؤْمِنُونَ, the believers have achieved success. الَّذِينَ هُمْ فِي صَلَاةٍ خَاشِعُونَ, they are those that are conscious of the salah. And then he goes on and says, وَالَّذِينَ هُمْ لِعَادِهِمْ رَاعُونَ, those who keep their promises. You cannot say, I'm a believer, a pious believer, I'm true to my belief, to my faith, when you know you are a liar. You know what Allah says about liars? وَيْلٌ يَوْمَئِذٍ لِلْمُكَذِّبِينَ. Allah says, woe to the liars. The first time I was talking to a companion, said a Muslim could be a sinner, a Muslim sometimes could even be a drunk who drinks alcohol. Who is struggling between drinking and not drinking. Who is struggling between smoking and not smoking. Who is struggling between zina and not doing zina. But a Muslim should never be a liar at all. Because a liar will never be a righteous person. So we have to understand what is righteousness. Righteousness is to fear Allah in the open and to fear Allah in the secret. Until your private life is the same as the public life, even if you pray more than the mosque itself, you cannot say you are righteous. So praying, fasting, going to Hajj, doing zakat is not enough. Let us ensure that our deeds are righteous, we are true, we are honest, we are good. May Allah make this easy for us. May Allah make us true believers. May Allah make us righteous believers. And may Allah admit us to the rank of those who are true to their faith. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
من بالبذل ساد قدر ما كان من منزل ولكن نحن لولاك لما شئنا اتحاد